Hello and welcome. My name is Nancy from Desert Haven Enterprises, and I help first-time workers succeed at their jobs. Today, we're going to talk about break time. It might be the best time of the day when you get a chance to recharge and get ready to get back to work. Breaks are about resting your feet, resting your brain, taking a little break from the stress at work, and getting off your feet for a few minutes. A break helps your body rest and helps your brain recharge. Resting keeps you focused and ready for work. Gives you a chance to answer any texts you may have gotten during work time that you did not answer. You save those for break time. Every business has different rules and policies about breaks. Some businesses give 10-minute breaks. Some give 15-minute breaks. These are paid breaks. You do not have to clock out, although some businesses will have you mark on the computer when you go in and out for your paid break. But that's just to make sure that you're timing it correctly. I know 10 minutes isn't very long, but it's important that you get back to work on time. Make sure you know the rules. Just ask questions. Every state has different rules and laws about break times that employers have to give you. Some states are very strict and employers will get fined a lot of money if they're not giving breaks like they're supposed to. In California, the rule is one 10-minute rest period for every 4 hours of work and one 30-minute unpaid meal break if you work over 5 hours. You get a second meal break if you work over 10 hours. Rest breaks should be taken about 2 hours into your shift. Meal breaks must start before the fifth hour of work. This is a state law. I've had people come close to getting fired for not following the fifth hour law. Look up the rules for your state, but this is California. Now, the 10-minute race break every 4 hours that starts around 2 hours into your shift, that is flexible. It's not exactly 2 hours. You should do it by business. So if you are around your break time and you just finished a job and you're looking for the next thing to do and it's around your break time, that's a good time to take a break. We'll talk a little bit later about how sometimes you'll be told when to go to break. Depends on the business. Everybody's a little bit different with that. Some places will let you go when you think it's time. Other places want to have more of a schedule. But look up the rules for your state. Some states don't have break laws at all, and you might not get any or be entitled to any. These are not federal laws, they're state laws. So look up the rules for your state. Again, when should your break start? Not just whenever you feel like it. 10-minute breaks are flexible based on the work time. Since they're paid breaks, you cannot leave the work site. You have to stay in the business, in the store. Some jobs let you choose when to take them and when not to. Your break starts when you leave your work area, not when you get to the break room. So if you are far from the break room, then they probably are going to give you an extra 5 minutes, making it a 15-minute break. But that 5 minutes is travel time. By law, they only have to give you 10 minutes. So start your 10 minutes in the break room, but do not start a 15-minute break and expect to spend 15 minutes in the break room. That is not how that works. They only have to give you 10 minutes, and if they're giving you 15, it's because you need the travel time to get to and from the break room. It's very important that you come back from break on time. Being on time shows responsibility and respect for your coworkers. If everyone took long breaks, no one would be working, right? Set the timer on your phone. Set an alarm on your phone so that you can go back very quickly and set it every time you go on break for 10 minutes. Watch that clock. Come back early instead of coming back late, but always set your timer for 10 minutes once you sit down in the break room. If you want to have a snack during break, especially a 10-minute break, you need to bring that snack with you. There is no time for shopping on a 10-minute break, not really a 30-minute break either, because you really want to sit down and rest your feet during that break instead of standing in line. If you um, if you try to buy snacks during your break, you will use your whole break standing in line, and that's not what it's for. Bring food with you or buy it before your shift. Some large companies have very large break rooms with mini markets in this and a self-checkout, as you can see in this video on this picture. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's chips and coffee and cereal and candy and medicine. These items are not free. There is a self-checkout right there. There's cameras everywhere. Do not take anything without paying. You will get in serious trouble. It's run on an honor system, meaning that they're trusting you to pay for everything, but they also have cameras everywhere that will catch you if you try to take these items without paying. So be careful about that. It's a very good habit to try to use the restroom while you're on break. So maybe you set your clock for 8 minutes and then go and use the restroom and then return to work. Now, no one's saying you can't use the restroom when it's not break time. No one's going to tell you no, that you can't do that. But it is more responsible and reliable to try to use the restroom during your break time. Now that's a messy break room. Don't be a break room monster. Few things you can do to be appropriate in the break room is use quiet voices, don't yell, use headphones instead of speakers with your phone or earbuds, whatever. Clean up after yourself. Don't leave a mess everywhere. Make sure you clean up after yourself. Share space. Don't take up a whole table. If there's other people in there, they need to be able to take their break comfortably as well. A clean and polite break room makes it safe and pleasant for everyone. Do not eat other people's food without permission. Ever, ever, ever. Only bring things that you brought. Okay? Respecting food keeps trust in the workplace. You wouldn't want anyone taking your food, right? And then a lot of break rooms and a lot of offices, people will bring in snacks, donuts, cookies from home, whatever. That is okay to have those cookies or donuts, but don't take too much. It's for everyone, not just you. So if people are bringing donuts or cookies or snacks a lot, then it might be a good idea to take a turn and bring snacks for everyone sometime yourself as well. So bring snacks, share snacks, make sure that the snacks are for sharing. In some offices, they've got a certain space where the food is community food and anyone can have it. So make sure that it's community food before you eat it. And do not ever, ever, ever take anyone else's food or drinks, just like you wouldn't want anyone to take yours. At break time, don't be that guy. Do not take extra time. It's not fair to everyone else. If you are on your phone, look up and say hello sometimes to the people around you. It's good to be a little bit social at work, but acknowledge people when they walk in the room. Hi, just say hi, and then go back to your phone is fine. Do not argue or be loud in the break room, and never ever talk about politics, religion, or sexual topics, ever. And always clean up after yourself so your break room doesn't end up looking like that. Remember, we take breaks to rest our feet, rest our bodies, and rest our brain, and to not think about work for a few minutes. But we want to be back on time, so you do have to think about your timing while you're on break. Respect the break room, keep it clean, and respect your coworkers' space and their experience in the break room. They're also trying to take a break. Taking breaks correctly shows that you are dependable and a pleasure to work with. Thank you for watching, and I think I'm going to go take a break right now.